Who is Julie Andrews? Julie Andrews, now 84, is a British actress, singer, and writer. She is mostly known for her role in Disney's hit movie Mary Poppins. Julie is one of the most charismatic and versatile actors of all time, and has given us many memorable performances in films like The Sound of Music, The Princess Diaries, Tooth Fairy, Enchanted, Cinderella, and more. We all know her as the sweet, goody-good Mary Poppins, who flew into the sky on her little umbrella and made everyone smile. Please subscribe to our channel and support us. Julie Andrews' childhood and early life. Julie had a horrifying childhood that involved broken homes, an abusive stepfather, extreme poverty, and whatnot. Julie Andrews was born on October 1, 1935, in Walton-on-Thames, United Kingdom. Her mother, Barbara Ward Wells, was a pianist in London, and her father Edward Charles Wells was a teacher of metalwork and woodwork. Her mother left Edward when Julie was 8, and that changed her life completely. Life became difficult for Julie in her new home, with her drunkard stepfather Ted Andrews. In a memoir, Julie has revealed that at times, Ted even tried to abuse her. She went through a lot of hardships before she made it into the entertainment world. We respect this resilient woman. Her education. Julie Andrews went to an arts educational school, Cone Ripman School, where she met her voice instructor Madam Lillian Stiles Allen. She considered Madam her third mother as she influenced her musical career, correcting her pitch and improving her vocal range. For her further academic education, Julie went to Woodbrook School in Beckenham. Julie Andrews' personality. Julie Andrews is 84 years old as of today. This green-eyed beauty is a Libra, and we can see all the Libra traits in her as she is friendly, classy, and elegant. Some even call her the epitome of elegance, and we couldn't agree more. One of her favorite things to eat is green apple tarts. Well, that explains where all that sweetness in her comes from. Although she had a broken home as a kid and lived a dark childhood, she fulfilled her and her mom's dreams by becoming an amazing actress and singer. Her passion for writing grew later in her life, and now she is an equally successful writer. Talking about versatility, this woman has done it all. She is continuing to keep us entertained to this day. These days she is quite active on Instagram. Her posts are mostly about updates on her children's books and podcasts that she does with her daughter, Emma Walton. Julie Andrews' relationships and children. During a show called Humpty Dumpty in 1948, a young man named Tony Walton laid his eyes on Julie. He was smitten with her. Julie fell in love with him, and they got married on May 10, 1959. Tony was a costume designer. He worked in the custom designing of Mary Poppins. She has a daughter with Tony. Emma Walton, 57, is a teacher, voice actor, author, and theatre director. Julie and Tony Walton separated in 1967 when the filming of Mary Poppins ended simultaneously. The divorce was so hard for Julie that she had to seek therapy. Luckily, she met her love Blake Edwards in the same institution. They clicked instantly and got married in 1969. Blake was the father of 2 kids. Julie wanted more kids. So the pair adopted 2 beautiful girls from a Vietnamese orphanage and named them Amy and Joanna. At the age of 88, on December 15, 2010, Blake bid farewell to the world, leaving Julie widowed. Julie has mentioned her late husband, Blake, in her memoir as well. In an interview with Good Morning America, Julie recites a poem she wrote about him that left some of us teary-eyed. When all is said and done, the lady's by your side. For the wild fun, the fierce pain, the laughter, and the ride. And darling, when I show you this, I know what you'll say. What else, you'll grin. What else will you write about me today? Don't we all secretly wish for a love like this? Acting in classic movies like Mary Poppins and Sound of Music. This multi-talented lady spent most of her childhood singing and entertaining the war troops with her parents. Since her childhood performing years, she was a stage favorite, which gave her the momentum to dive into Broadway. In 1948, she became the youngest solo performer ever to be in a Royal Command variety performance to perform before King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, which earned her the title of Britain's youngest prima donna. She made her debut on Broadway with The Boyfriend in 1954 and suddenly rose to prominence. Her outstanding performance and immense charisma blew everyone away, and later earned her leading roles in many Broadway shows. In 1957, she starred in the premiere of Rodgers and Hammerstein's television musical Cinderella that had more than 100 million viewers. His musical made Julie Andrews a household name. She played the role of Queen Guinevere in Camelot in 1960. This gave her an elegant and queen-like image. And in this very show, she was discovered by Walt Disney, who personally went backstage to meet her. Impressed by her astounding talent, Walt offered her role as Mary Poppins. Despite Julie's pregnancy, Walt agreed to wait for her to play in the movie. That's how she got her first feature film offer. Later on, Mary Poppins became the huge money-making hit movie that people watch and recreate till today. The movie won her an Academy Award for Best Actress and a Grammy for her impeccable singing. Now that's a fantastic debut into feature films. In 1965, her role as Maria von Trapp in The Sound of Music earned her a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress. It was released about 3 times in the theaters. This movie is the 3rd highest-grossing movie in history. The Americanization of Emily, Hawaii, Torn Curtains, Thoroughly Modern Millie, That's Life are some of her hits. She has appeared in more than 40 movies. In 2000, she gained the title of Dame from Queen Elizabeth II for her excellent service in the performing arts, and she became Dame Julie Elizabeth Andrews. The title is incredibly apt for a woman full of elegance and class. Julie is an excellent voice actor too. She has lent her voice in movies like the Shrek series, Aquaman, Despicable Me, and some award-winning documentaries. She also appeared as the bold and mighty Queen Clarice Rinaldi in the 2001 film The Princess Diaries. Her musical career was always there. She was a natural singer with a voice so beautiful and the throat of an angel. She has claimed to be able to reach an octave range of 5 in her glory days as an opera singer. Her first album, The Lass with the Delicate Air, was released in 1957. She has sung some of the most memorable songs like My Favorite Things, Feed the Birds, A Spoonful of Sugar, Duri M.I., So Long, Farewell, and the list goes on. We all sang along to this song My Favorite Things in our childhood, didn't we? The author. Like her on-screen character Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews is very fond of kids in real life. She loves children, and writing books for kids is one of her passions. Julie has written about 30 books. Her daughter Emma Walton helps her with writing as she is an author herself. Here's a list of kids' books that Julie and Emma have published. The Last of the Really Great Wangdoodles. The Very Fairy Princess. Thanks to You, Wisdom from Mother and Child. Mandy. Simeon's Gift. Little Beau. Dumpy's Valentine. She has published 2 memoirs called Home, a memoir of my early years, 2008, and Homework, a memoir of Hollywood years, 2019. In her first memoir, she relives her early struggles, difficult childhood, and how she swooped her way into Hollywood through years of hard work. In an interview with Google, Julie talks about her second memoir. She tells us all about her life in Hollywood and gives us insights into her personal life in the book. The book also has some tips on how to survive in the industry and not giving up. Julie Andrews' third memoir is on its way. We must say, this woman's career is nothing short of legendary. How Julie Andrews lost her voice, and can she still sing? In her 60s, Julie decided to revisit Broadway. She started singing and performing, but felt like her voice was getting hoarse. In 1998, she underwent a throat surgery that was a failure, and it ended up costing her singing voice. The failed surgery left her completely devastated. She lost something she loved so dearly, and sued the team of New York surgeons. She won the case and got a settlement amount of around £600,000. Being the generous and amazing lady that she is, she donated the whole amount to charity. Julie Andrews' best movies: Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, Enchanted, the Americanization of Emily, Thoroughly Modern Millie, Shrek 2, Despicable Me, Aquaman. Julie Andrews Awards and Lifetime Achievement. Julie Andrews surely deserves all the accolades she has received in her lifetime. She has received more than 30 so far. We already talked about her Academy Award, the Golden Globe, and the Grammy. But the list doesn't end there. Julie won 2 Emmy Awards for her performances in the Julie Andrews Hour and Broadway, the American musical. Julie Andrews won a BAFTA for Mary Poppins in 1965. She won a Drama Desk Award for Victor Victoria. She was also given the Kennedy Center Honorary in 2001. Wow! Is there any award this phenomenal woman hasn't received? Julie Andrews' net worth. Julie Andrews has had a great career in all of her fields, singing, acting, or writing. She is even ranked 59th in BBC's poll of 100 Greatest Britons. Acting in more than 40 movies, and acting and directing Broadway shows will surely make up for impressive net worth. As of 2020, her net worth is a staggering sum of around $45 million. With that kind of wealth, there is no doubt that her lifestyle is lavish and prosperous. We offer this excellent woman our heartiest wishes, and look forward to seeing what else she has to offer to her fans. For more update, visit celebcritics.com.